What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? I am back with another video. We're gonna have a special guest. We got somebody here, a special guest, an artist on the line, John Blaze. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Should I say your full name? How you say pronounce your first name so I can get it right? So I'll make sure I don't mess it
Yeah,
up.
it's Langston John Blaze.
Langston John Blaze. Man, look at your
Yeah.
teeth. Like you just left the dentist. It look like you just went to the dentist's office and said, you know what, F this. I'm about to go to the barber shop, get me a good haircut. Just by looking at you ain't social distancing like that. You getting a line, you got your haircut.
I'm guilty. Yeah, very guilty. No,
I can tell.
no. But you know what, though? Oh man, it's just like we were just having a private conversation earlier about how hard it is to be an artist, and branding is probably one of the biggest parts of being an artist. And I just really couldn't get caught slipping. And luckily, I had a barber who he had such a great clientele that he was starting to cut from his house.
Wow.
So I just started going. He didn't live that far from me, so I just started going to his house to get cut. So yeah, that's how that worked out.
Wow. Because I'm like, wow, you're looking good. And I will tell you, like, your picture, like that, look at that one. Look at that, the artwork, the production of your music, even like
I appreciate that
market stuff. And I just got to listen to some tracks, and I will be definitely putting it in the chat so people can stream your music. Because how is it when you spend money to record, let people know that don't know about how hard it is independent artists. Tell us the work that go in to make music independently.
It's a lot of work, because it's almost kind of like, I think I always use the scenario of buying a car, and how people always say don't go by yourself. It's that sort of mentality of really having to do a lot of research and discover if people really know what they're doing, and not just necessarily being passionate about it, because anyone can be passionate about something but not necessarily know all the ins and outs of mixing and mastering, studio time, and like bookings and all that sort of thing. So there's just a lot that goes into that part. I think that people's mentality is that you get into a studio, you record the song, and then that person sends it to you, then somehow, some way ends up on the radio. And it doesn't really work that way. And nowadays it's great that we have so many different access to things that have to do with streaming and online and social media. But oh my gosh, I could have only imagined what it would have been like 20 plus years ago, trying to do everything that I'm doing, and how difficult it is just to actually only depend on radio. Because that's what's 20 years ago, that's really all artists had to depend on, was that. And then, like, hopefully if they were to make it on movies and television shows and that sort of thing. So even though we're given so much more opportunities as independent artists to use all these tools, we really have to get with the right people that, because you can't do everything by yourself. It's like, I can only do so much stuff. I write my own music, I dance in my own videos, I do my own video treatments, but it's like, I'm not myself a producer. So I know how I want my things to be arranged and sound, but you need those other people on your team. So it's really just about networking and talking to these people, and not necessarily going to a situation like where you're just kind of picking the first person that you come in contact with.
Right. So let's get into it. Do you feel like Lil Nas X opening up doors for artists of yourself to respect people in the community to make music? Because me personally, I think people that was in the community definitely had it harder, because people don't want to respect you to do rap or singing, even from the community.
Absolutely. For me, it's a different journey than Lil Nas X. I think that he came into a situation where a lot of us came into it, where we're just trying to figure ourselves out, and not necessarily have gone through that sort of situation of telling and broadcasting our true selves to the world. I'm coming into this game, I'm coming to this industry already myself. There is no sort of, hey, surprise, this is me. And not to sort of sugarcoat it or make it sound like that's where he came from, but just my journey is completely different from his. I'm coming from it from a more of an adult standpoint, and just from someone who's a little bit more established in themselves. As where he's more established in his career, I'm more established in the I found myself part. You know, I think he's still going through the journey of discovering and finding himself and who he is and who he wants to be, and you know, all those sorts of things. I'm already at that point, and a lot of us are already at that point. It's just that he's at a point where he's made it on a mainstream level than a lot of us. So on that scale, there's a lot to be, you know, taught and learned from. But as far as like opening the doors for being an LGBT artist, I think that's a different thing.
Okay. I want to speak about that with Black Lives Matter movement. You know how things are going on. Black men are being, you know, taken out by the cops. And do you feel safe as a black man? As a black man, do you currently, how are you dealing with George Floyd's death and all of these folks, Rayshawn and Beckham John? It's just so many people. How are you doing? How are you keeping your sanity as a black man in America?
It's definitely difficult. I feel that it's my responsibility to continue to make sure that I'm vocal about it. I think for a minute, even before this year, I think that I kind of did my own sort of private praying and sort of evaluating and thinking and talking amongst my family about these situations. But as your following starts to grow and you're putting yourself in this sort of limelight, you feel more of a responsibility to make sure that people understand where you stand with issues like this, especially being an African American male at that, and making sure that you really just make sure that people are aware that these situations are not normal and we can't make them seem like social norms. And I think that because it happens so much, it becomes normalized. And it becomes like one of those things like where it's happened once and then it's like it happens again. It's kind of like you get used to it after a while. And it's sad to say that, but
Yeah, you get
yeah,
like
you
you
know,
get like it don't get me as bad because it's been going on forever. Me, I want to go
absolutely.
out and burn some stuff up. No, I'm joking. I want to go out and burn some stuff up and loot, but I want to go out and really fight and be different in this community. What I want to do is help black brothers like yourself, help our black sisters, right? To be more supportive
Absolutely.
as a community because I could sit in my corner. I got a little old Ned's piece of air mattress in my air mattress. I could be sleeping and just moaning and crying and like, oh my God, I'm black, I'm so sad. Or I can
Absolutely.
be out here working and being the best person I can be and fighting to change the condition of myself so I can in
Hmm.
return change conditions for my community. That's
Absolutely.
that's the position that I'm in. And when I was listening to your record, you got a record on here, Buddy Pass. Now, what do
Hmm.
that record on your album, Blonde Winter's Special Edition, what do Buddy Pass mean? That's your second track on your album.
Yeah. Buddy Pass, I would say, is the most arrogantly humble song on the record. It's arrogant because of the way that I'm spitting, and the way that I'm singing on the song, but at the same time, it's humble in the sense of someone saying, "Hey, man, like, look, you work for the airlines. I want to travel. Can you get me a buddy pass so I can see the world? I'm trying to chase this money. I'm trying to chase a dream." And I think it takes a lot for someone to really sort of be humble and be like, "Hey, I don't necessarily have it like that in every situation that I want it." And it's really about that artist like myself who's coming up, you know, and sometimes it's really great to have that support system of, you know, people who have connections and different things and that can help you get further, because those are the people that when you make it, like, you don't forget them. So that was really what that song was sort of a testament to, was me just really wanting to venture out and see other places in order to achieve this dream. So
And
that's really what that song's about.
And I'm glad that then another track I want to hold you to and get your point on is Hot Boy Summer. Was
Yeah.
that inspired by
Yeah.
Megan and starting with Hot Girl Summer? Was that inspired by Megan?
Absolutely. It was actually inspired. But you know what was so crazy is that if you look at when those songs came out, I released Hot Boy Summer, the single, August of last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And it happened to come out the same day as Hot Girl Summer. And you can actually look it up to see it. I had no idea that was going to happen. And I didn't even know at the time, I didn't even know. I just knew about the Hot Girl Summer phrase. I didn't know that she was going to do a song called that. So I just thought it'd be interesting to do a Hot Boy Summer song. I had no idea she was going to do a Hot Girl Summer song. So by the time I had already sent it to all the streaming sites, like weeks later she said that that was happening. So I just thought that was funny. And then when it came out on the same day, I just thought that that was even funnier. So it
Wow.
was kind of like my sort of, yeah, it was kind of like just sort of like my sort of take on the whole movement in a sense. So it wasn't really like a dig or anything like that. I totally respect Megan. It was just sort of like the male perspective of what that means. And my verse is just really kind of crushing on someone, and it's just kind of going into like a almost like a cipher mode. That was actually my first time rapping too, by the way. Never
Wow.
rapped before on a song. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
And in here, I will tell you, you do show your body, and it's pretty nice. Not pretty
Thank you.
nice.
I appreciate that.
It's nice. I did see you with a jock strap on. I was like, whoa, I love it. I think that is amazing. And what I like about you, you're not a mess. You just promote your music, have a good time on Instagram. You're very open. Are you in a relationship?
You know what's so funny is that one of my biggest influences is Aaliyah, and she always talks about just keeping a private life, and I'm very, very private about that part of myself. It's not necessarily that I don't have an issue admitting if I'm in a relationship or not. It's just that I think that the world right now is just so open that it just kind of makes me want to go against the grain a lot of the time and just sort of like stay leveled with being open necessarily and treating my music like a diary and like a journal. So if you really want to figure me out, and if you want to figure out the deepest parts of me, you really need to listen to the music, because I like to spill my beans there. As far as like being so open and broadcasting, I'm private about that part. I will say that.
But you are, and I'm okay with that. I think everybody, when you are a public figure, I remember a blogger, he said something I didn't agree with it, but now I agree with it. He said, I don't want to put my boyfriend on camera because I want to keep that separate. Because if we break up, I don't want it to be where you spray me, where you diss me. It'd be so open, because we've seen so many relationships in the community break up, and it's so bad publicly. So I understand if you don't want people to know about your personal life, guess what? Don't put your personal life on IG. Put your jack strap, put your nice body. Talk. Let's see what John got to say. Let's see what blaze it up on the Instagram sheet instead of you talking about your personal life, because that will give people an opening to talk about you personally.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I do.
Now I gotta ask you this, I'm a gal, get you a little controversy. Who do you prefer, Nicki or Cardi?
Oh, Nicki, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, everyone. Okay, who do you prefer, Remy Ma or Lil Kim?
Definitely Kim.
Okay. Now we'll go with singers. Who do you prefer, Beyonce or Kelly Rowland?
Don't do that to me.
I can't. You don't want to get into that. Okay.
I can't do that. I can't do that one.
Okay, you ain't gonna do that one. All right, Brandy or Monica? You like them both. Okay, you like so you're the type of music listener. Yeah. You like both of them. You don't pick one of them.
Man, I do. So there's so many people in our community are so on different paths when it comes to like even those four artists that you just named, and it's just that like I respect them in so many different ways, and I can really honestly tell you why. When it comes to Kelly, I don't like that people don't give Kelly her dues and her just. I feel like she really invented a sound that has really more so now transferred in today's music than it did when she created it. I think that it took her a long time to sort of figure out what her style was, and the way that she came into her liberation, her sexuality was so effortless and so natural that I think people really overlook it. And I think that sometimes when it's so broadcast and you say, oh, I'm sexually liberated, as opposed to just showing it, people don't necessarily look at it. And I think that the way that she came out with Motivation, and people were just so like surprised by that. And she created this movement after that, it seemed like. And I just felt like she didn't really get enough exposure and enough attention. And then to do a song like Dirty Laundry and be so open and no one really like be like, damn, Kelly just really like, and that really unnerved me because it's like Usher did it and with Confessions, and like here now Usher told a fictional story. Here she is telling a truthful story,
But you know
and
what?
no one really
But
that
with
really
Dirty
bothered me.
she should have had a better video to support what she was singing about. She should have had a
I mean,
Beyonce. She should have had a Beyonce lookalike, someone that look about that man that beat her. It should have reflected on that. I do believe that Kelly Rowland, it was a dope record. I will never forget when it first came out. Actually, the Scorpion Show, Kevin from the Scorpion Show got the information first about the record. I was excited for it. And it was a
yeah,
big hype, but the video, in my humble opinion, did not live up to what she was saying. It got to reflect because that was a dope record, and it was she was
yeah,
feeling her out. It talked about her being jealous of Beyonce. It talked about Kelly talked about how that man got in her ear, how that man put his hands on Kelly Rowland and turned Kelly Rowland against Beyonce. But I
right.
also believe it's her skin tone. She's chocolate, dark chocolates like me. And unfortunately, if you're not high yellow or a skin complexion like Beyonce, you rarely get the support in the industry because there's still a lot of colorism going on in the industry.
Yeah. I think that you know what's so crazy? I think that there has come a point in some situations where we have kind of I won't say necessarily surpassed that, but I think that we've gotten to some sort of a playing field where people are just fickle. Like you look at a Tinashe, she's not necessarily a top artist, and she has the quote unquote standard look, and she's still considered very underrated. You know what I
Right,
mean? So that situation I don't think always works in everyone's favor.
right.
Being a little bit lighter tone, I don't really know what it is about Kelly. I just think that for some reason it's like you said in the song. She talks about the whole situation. It's like being under someone's shadow can sometimes be a difficult journey for yourself.
It
And I
very
think that
is.
that's kind of where she came from with that. And I don't know. I just think that she's done such a good catalog of work. And I think right now at this point, it's just about that consistency. And I think she's been very consistent. I wish she hadn't taken such a long break, but I just think that she
Yeah, she
comes from
had,
that 90s old school way of
yeah,
like you don't do an album every year, you know. So and Beyonce doesn't either, to be honest. She doesn't do an album every year. She still
absolutely.
has that 90s mentality too, which I think is great.
But I think what gets me, and this is a suggestion, if Kelly would just do music when Beyonce is not out, she really got to take over that time, right? She can't really compete in the same space as Beyonce. So I suggested when that opening come up, release all this time, Kelly could have released some new music, a new album. But she did amazing in that show, American Soul, because she played Gladys Knight, and it's on BET
Mhm.
Plus. So the sis can act. The sis is incredible. I just believe that she have to stop doubting herself and stop allowing that I'm in Beyonce's shadow. Because even if it's true, don't believe in it. Because once you believe in that, you'll start acting what you think. You know, you are what you
Yeah.
think about. You are what you struggle about. So if she overcome that and continue to do it, she'll be great. But I want to get to the last point with this interview. How do you feel when people say these independent artists in the community need to stop doing music because they're not good at it? There's nobody good in the community doing music. Have
Ooh.
you ever heard that from some people like, huh, why you rapping? You will never be accepted in the industry.
I think that we all kind of go through that phase. I think that that's just something that we need to get past. I think that it's something that we've seen women, being able to sort of take over. Madonna's done it, Janet's done it. But I think that it's really time for a male to do it, but at the same time, do it right. Because there hasn't really been a lot of records, I'll be honest and say, from LGBT artists where it was just a record that people just really genuinely liked. I think sometimes your ear can be biased when it's a friend or it's someone who you're attracted to. But you know when you love a record and you know when you don't love a record. And I think that a lot of the time with LGBT artists, a lot of the time we feel like we just have to be either super like an amazing vocalist, or we have to be someone who may not necessarily be an amazing vocalist, but talk about something so raunchy and so over the top that it's gonna get the views. And I've seen that happen a lot. I've seen people in our community who are amazing artists, but the song wasn't that great, or people who weren't necessarily amazing artists, but they did a song that has some sort of catchy gimmick. That seems to be one of the two, and I think that there has to be some sort of middle ground. Granted, there have been LGBT artists that have just not necessarily been open. And I
Absolutely.
just don't think we talk about that.
And we
But
don't.
someone that's completely open, I think it's different.
We have a lot of artists that's like that because I have a lot of friends that does music and they said, Wiley, I only can talk about my butt and my peen. I said, well, if you do that, you put yourself in a box. Don't think that you just need to talk about your butt and your peen to get a click and a view or get a stream. You have to really believe it. And I gotta say this about shot time. You got to work. You can't be lazy.
You have to work. Yeah.
Because I have dealt with a lot of artists supposed to be on this show and you counsel. And I said, why are you counseling on the Wiley Show? Because I know people in the industry, and you never know who I was sending this to, any publicists, any A&R rep, etc. I do radio. I've been doing online radio for a long time, and I ran into a lot of people. And one of the critiques is a lot of these artists are lazy. You're one of the ones you ready. I'm the one that was asleep. Man, I had to stare out the air mattress. I said, oh shit, I got an interview, Blaze. Wait a minute. If you never in a long ass time, an artist reached out and said, hey, I'm ready. You got your chain, your shirt, your teeth white, your face white, you together. And I was like, you ready? That's what it takes. Because you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. We got 78 people watching, and then it goes up to a couple of thousand, and you never know who's up in there to see something about your music. So I thank you for taking the time out with this. Any closing remarks? How can people get in contact with you that don't know nothing about you, that want to get to know things about you? It's just your time to share.
Well, absolutely. First of all, my album is available on all streaming sites. Anything that you guys use is available there. Look me up at Langston John Blaze. That's LANGSTON John JOHN Blaze BLAZE. I'm going to be actually working on the next video in July for Shoot Blanks. I'm very, very excited about that one. And I'm just kind of working now, setting up my tour. I guess I'm going to be doing like a quarantine sort of like live show. So I'm really excited about that and setting that up. So yeah, that's going to be dope.
I cannot wait for you to do that so I can pay attention. I love your work ethic. Your music is dope. I love the fact how you looking good, you young, and you fired up. Like, if you keep going the way you're going, you will be signed. Even if you don't get signed, you're going to have a big audience where they can take care of you without you signing a 360 deal. So keep up the work. I can't wait till you do your recording for that. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, brother.
Absolutely. Anytime.
I got you. I'm going to be liking. I'm going to be in the DM because I see a lot of things I like. So I'm going to be on that. What I'm going to do after I get through, I'm going to make sure let me put the notifications. So just in case you up some on Instagram, so I won't forget. I'm about to go on your page right now.
I appreciate that.
And I'm going to put my notification on right now because I don't want to miss nothing on your record, okay? Just in case if I need to get a buddy pass.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, man. Thank you so much, too. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming on the Wiley Show. All right. I want to say this was a good interview. So if y'all want to make sure y'all get and check him out, Langston John Blaze, on his channel. Make sure y'all go and listen to his music. He's on Instagram. Is one name. So I already tagged him on my Instagram. So if you want to follow him, you can do it at the side. All right, brother. See you later. All right. So in my next segment that I definitely want to talk about, we definitely have to get into B. Scott decided to release information about NENE leaks, okay? And the information that she releases, she claims that NENE leaks have been fired from Real Housewives of Atlanta. B. Scott reported that NENE leaks have been fired from Real Housewives of Atlanta. NENE leaks. Not Wiley, NENE leaks said. B. Scott said NENE leaks have been fired. And I'm going to read the article to you. Exclusive. NENE leaks fired, not offer a contract to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13. This is B. Scott. NENE leaks has lost her peach for now. This is pickup letters went out last Friday via emails to each of the ladies' representatives, and NENE did not get one. Eva already announced she isn't returning. It's not surprising considering NENE A few years with the network, producers and fellow cast members, NENE Leakes started off season 12 suspended following her physical altercation with one of the cameramans in season 11. Then during the season, she popped off on a producer, walked off while filming in Greece. In addition to not appearing in another episode, she also walked off set multiple times during season 12 virtual season reunion. Not to mention, she's been not so great on the network. No. And then she wanted to sue the network. I'm putting words in there because I'm putting words in what they try to say, that she was difficult to work with. But let me say, this is B. Scott. Today, Wednesday, NENE Leakes took to Twitter to threaten somebody about getting away with something. Could she be talking about Andy? Now, Andy is the producer, one of the executives of the show. He hosts the show, Watch What Happened Live. And NENE, a little backstory, she wanted Andy to be fired because she tried to label Andy as a racist. And NENE Leakes wrote a tweet. She said, "You are not going to get away with this, I promise." So I don't know if she's talking about the executive or if she's talking about Andy. This is according to B. Scott, we're told that the final nail in the coffin was NENE's recent Twitter episode in which she retweeted a call for Real Housewives executive producer Andy Cohen to be fired. Both NENE rap and PMX publicists contacted lovebscott.com and asked her to remove our post on the matter. This is B. Scott, quote, "We did not." Sources close to NENE has confirmed exclusively that she does not have an offer, citing there's a larger NBC Universal conversation happening at It's All Folding in Two. We also reached out to sources, according to B. Scott, close to the show, who say NENE currently playing the race card because negotiations are not working in her favor. NENE Leakes allegedly playing the race card because negotiations are not working in her favor. So I see why she tried to bring up George Floyd. She's trying to play the black card and still got declined. All right, season 13 wouldn't be the first time the Real House of Atlanta went on without NENE. She did not hold a peach in season 9. So now, as you all can see, even NENE, according to what's going on, they're not returning to the show. Is I'm shocked? No, because NENE embarrassed herself, and really, when she got off that reunion, you think you got all that power, NENE Leakes, but you still black. Your teeth might be white, it is crystal white, but baby, you still a black woman. If it's true, if Andy gave you the boot, you are still black. He gonna remind your black tail, no matter how rich you are, no matter how white your teeth is, no matter how much makeup you wear, to the white executive, you still black. You played the black card you played it too late. You should have stayed on that reunion, and you should have stayed on there and addressed those women. Why did you run? You really thought that was gonna work to get your own next piece of deal, but you embarrassed yourself. You still black, and no white executives at Bravo, they don't need you, honey, at all. You did all that. Honey, come on and get this. Honey, come on, you didn't get no contract. Come on, you didn't get no contract. Come on, you didn't get no contract. Come on, come on, you didn't get one, right? So what you tried to do, it did not work. Evil Borman, she deserved to get off of it. So B. Scott did right. What's up, my love, my fans? I love it. It's B. Scott. I like B. Scott. I like B. Scott. But B. Scott got her issues and problems. Because I remember when she tried to sue BET because they did not want her dressed in women's clothing. They wanted her to dress as a man. And then B. Scott never admitted that she was a transgender until BET gave her the boot, and so she can't be on here dressing like a man. She had to dress like a woman. And then she came out and said, I want to fire B. Scott. I want to fire BET because they discriminated against me because I'm a trans woman. She never out of her mouth ever admitted being trans until BET gave her the boot, and then she wanted to sue them, and she haven't been on BET Black Entertainment Television ever since. I'm just saying, right? So with my dear friend NENE, no, she ain't my friend, but a person that I do like sometimes, I didn't do much like because she really thought she had all the power in the world. You didn't have all the power. Now you got fired allegedly with all that. Now B. Scott is very, very reliable. B. Scott do not believe in fake news. I do believe that somebody from Real Housewives of Atlanta gave for the tea just like they give tea to Tasha K. But this, I want to add to this though. It could also be that they fired her and just want everybody to be like, what's going to happen? And then maybe later down the line, they will offer a peach. Because you know how Real Housewives of Atlanta does. They always do this and then find out nobody was really fired. They just do it for clicks and views. They just do it to make sure we get people to show up on the show. Okay? Okay? But your life matters, NENE. Your life matters. You just need to go ahead and get it together. And if you don't get on Real Housewives of Atlanta, get you a 9-to-5. Go on and get you a 9-to-5. I want to know, can she apply for unemployment? Do you know if she can file for unemployment? I don't know if she can file for unemployment, but if you know, because NENE really want more money because she living this lifestyle because really this lifestyle, I believe that is real dope. I believe that when she get this check from Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's to take care of her lifestyle. She have no other jobs. Her music, come on and get this, ain't going nowhere. Come on and get this, it ain't going nowhere. Okay, that's one of her songs that didn't pop off. All of her other entities, her acting was disastrous. Her going on Broadway, that did not work. Her trying to be a stand-up comedian, that did not work. She, so a lot of different things that she tried to branch off, it did not work. So what I want to tell you this, I don't know, NENE. Maybe you need to get you a 9-to-5. They is hiring at some nursing homes, so you'll be a good CNA to come. You're loud and everything like that, so you can go ahead and do that. So I will open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in. Actually, I'm not gonna open the phone lines. What I'm gonna do, I'm open up StreamYard because I open up the phone lines. So if anybody want to come on, you come on StreamYard and stuff like that. But do that. Anybody want to come on? You don't have to show yourself on camera. You don't have to show yourself on camera. You don't have to show yourself on camera. You don't have to show yourself on camera, okay? Unless you want to, because you already got to repeat yourself. Everybody said, Wiley, why are you loud? Because I'm a black man. I'm black and I'm proud. Sometimes when I woke up this morning when my mind stayed on Jesus, and I'm going to be loud. If you don't like it, turn me down in the back. I'm saying it for your little baby in there. I want her, everybody in that house to hear me. I want that man that you cheated on with your husband allegedly. I want him to hear me. I want your beautiful wife to hear me. I want your beautiful husband to hear me out there, okay? All right, I want to be so loud that they jump up out the bushes, right? Should turn it down. All right, so I just had to definitely say that. Some people say, "Oh, you too loud." So what? I am loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Any issues? Did you hear me clearly? I heard you clearly. Well, good. You comment more when I'm louder. When I was soft spoken, you didn't call. Oh wow, that was funny. Woo, Lord. I am so excited on Monday night. We'll be exclusively on Patreon only every Monday night. We'll be live on Patreon. Baby, we got a good exclusive story time. I think y'all get a lot of exclusive stuff that y'all don't get on the main channel. So we got some stuff Monday night. We got a good story time that I will be addressing my producers this Monday night, okay? Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be live every Monday night on Patreon for $2 a month. Some of y'all do $5, but everybody do $2. I'm thinking $1 or $2. So y'all definitely getting that. And that will be 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, that's 10 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, that's 7 p.m. All the people from the West Coast, tune in at 7. If you're on Central, that's 9. If you're on the East Coast, that is 10 p.m. Okay? So that's definitely what it's going to be. And people say, take it down. I'm not taking it down. Hey, shut up. I ain't taking it down a notch. Man, please. I paid the price. My ancestors paid the price for me to talk loud, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm too loud. I look good because some of y'all say that never been in the bushes before. So I done shook you up out the bushes. So I would love to see y'all all over there. So the mods will be posting that for those people that want to join us on Patreon. Make sure you go over there. Well, I'm definitely to be loud. It's a reason why I tune in Monday night and you'll see why I'm loud. Okay. The day I went through for 2 days, I'd rather be loud than to be in jail. Hey. Man, please, I got to be loud. Something went on this week. But I'm gonna talk about it on Patreon. Because I went through something this week. My God, my God. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. I got something to say on Monday night. Baby. Don't you know that you so fine? Baby. Why you playing with my mind? I feel something going on. This week has been a test for me. I went through a test. I'm in a situation right now. I said, Lord, show me where to go. Oh, bye. But it was a test. I mean, my God. Never. I'm going through it this week, people. I'm going through it this week. But y'all don't know, I ain't on here crying. I'm on here entertaining y'all. But when that camera go off, I got to get back dealing with that test that I am going through. So I want to say thank you all for coming through up in here for that. Thank y'all so much for the green screen, because y'all donation goes away. Because they said that Wiley take his subscribers' money. They said Wiley take his subscribers' money and spend it on food. Wiley, he don't invest in his platform. Wiley platform is dusted. Wiley spent all of his church women money. Wiley is dust. They said so much about Brother Wiley, but God said, look at me now. Look at me now. You can keep on talking. Just keep talking. You're going to continue to tell me what I'm lacking in, and I'm going to make sure I get what you say I need, and you're going to be the ones that help me go further and further on this channel. Every time you say something, I'm going to get blessed. Every time you say something negative to me, I'm going to continue to be blessed. Every time you speak negatively on my name, the God that I serve is going to continue to bless me, because your enemies going to be the ones to make you going to show them better than I can tell, because I serve a powerful God. I serve a strong God. I serve a God that will continue to bless me. No matter what I'm going through, God is still in control. I still got my mind. I still can talk. I may not be able to walk like I used to, but I still can wave my hands. I still can clap my hands. I still can move this way. I still can walk a little bit. I may not be able to walk as fast as I used to, but baby, I still can walk. So I'm going to thank God for that little strength. I thank him for that. Hey, bye. I felt that right there. I really felt that right there. Many people don't even know what's going on right there. They don't know, but y'all gonna know what's going on. But we thank everybody for showing us different love. On Monday night, we'll be addressing the Wiley Show producers this Monday night. Okay, this Monday night we'll be definitely talking this Monday night for you all, and we definitely want to thank each and every one of you all for coming out and being supportive up here on this show. May God continue to bless you all for coming through. We didn't got no people in the chat that want to come on, but I thank God for that, for everything. And let me tell you something, people, never ever give up. When I tell you, when you get tested, you really have to show, you really got to put it in. You really got to do grateful into what you do. You really got to continue to be great. And never stop being a good person. Even though you might be in a situation when somebody giving you nothing but hell, you still got to show them to be great. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like NENE Leakes up there blaming George Floyd. You really have to look at yourself and reflect on self and say, self, we got some more work to do. Right? So NENE, I do want to encourage you, sister. I did drag you a little bit. But let me tell you this, sister. You still got a chance. You still got followers. Even though you may not be on Real House of Atlanta, again, you may be fired according to B. Scott, but take this opportunity to build your own entity, right? You are talented. I just believe you went through too much. You thought that you was executive. You thought that you had all the power, and unfortunately you don't, because you on they network. Those are they network. Those are they people. Those are the people that's going to definitely have the show. So if you got a problem with that, that's you. And if anybody have an issue with me reporting on that, you can hit the link. Or if you want to call in, you can call in to the show number as well, because I don't feel like doing Blog Talk Radio right now. but I will put the show number, the one that we inbox text people on, and we'll put that on there, the 972. So if anybody want to call in and address the NENE League situation, you more than welcome, right? If you want to definitely want to join in, you definitely can do it that way. But I also want to say this, people. I just saw somebody in the chat said, "Oh, he had trouble at work." You see how everyone could just thought I said nothing about no work, but you see that? I mean, people just be saying stuff. But when you are a celebrity, get ready, baby. When you are a celebrity, when you are a public figure, people are going to talk about you. When you are a public figure and when you do it, baby, people are gonna talk about you. They're gonna lie. That's called part of the game, honey. I'm a celebrity, baby. When I walk the streets, I need security. I was out today and I saw somebody that watched the Wiley Show. I was in there just trying to get things together, get my medicine. And somebody was in there. She was like, "Wiley." I was like, "Yes, I watched you. I told you I was in Texas." I'm like, "Man, how you doing?" "I'm doing okay." "What you doing there?" I was like, "Nothing, getting my medication so I can stay out of jail." We was laughing and they was laughing and we had a good time. And I saw a subscriber today. I was just in the pharmacy line getting my medication. I was just in my I was in there getting my meds because I needed some of my medication. So I'm definitely seeing her, and I want to thank that producer for watching the show. And she said, "Well, I don't comment because they do too much doxing and stuff like that, but I do be in the bushes watching." I said, "That's cool. Thank you so much, sister, for meeting me and linking up with me. This is what I do. I sit here. We took a picture and everything like that. I had on my what was that? My giraffe mask. I had my giraffe mask. I had to take it with the mask. And it was so nice. Beautiful daughter. And I saw her son, beautiful family, and just watching the Wiley Show. And she had a good time. I was talking to her kids. I was telling them to stay in school, don't get on your mother's nerves, and all that type of stuff. I was just doing that too. I said, don't do all that type of stuff. So that's definitely what I was doing. So if anybody want to come on. Oh, no, you got to do that again, person backstage. You got a whole other name on there. Nope, you better get up on there. Sorry. If you want to get up on Troll on StreamYard, you got to have a better name. So we're not letting you on. Okay? If you want to come on, we ain't letting you on. All right, there you go. Because you got something else going on back there. Nope, if you gonna come on show over there, you got to do a better thing. You see that? I'm not like that. I'm real smart. You thought you was gonna come on. You thought you was gonna come on and troll me. I won't be back. I won't be back. I won't be back. No more. No more. No more. As we go sweeping through the city. And that captain gone home before, and we gonna sit out by the bank on the river. I said that I won't be back. I won't be back. I won't be back. No more. No more. No more. Oh yeah, in that city, 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 in that city. I won't be back. I won't be back. I won't be back. I won't be back. No more, no more, no more. You really thought you was about to go ahead and troll me right near to that set out somewhere. You tried it. And now you can't even come back. You try to come out of the bush and troll. Then it ain't gonna work it. You ain't gonna work it, okay? So, NENE, I don't know where you at, NENE, but if you want to come on the Wiley Show, let me sit on nasty piece of voice. Let me sit on nasty piece of voice, though. Let me sit on nasty piece of voice, though, right then and there. Let me sit her nasty piece of voice, though. Let me see, but hurry up before I won't get blocked. Let me say this before I get blocked. Where is it at? NENE, are you there? This you, NENE? Let me make sure. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, NENE? This is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I just definitely want to get your statement to see if you are fired. Have you been fired from Real House of Atlanta? Because B. Scott posted on her lovebscott.com said that you have not been offered a contract and that you have been fired from the show. So I want to know, are you still with Real House or not? Let me know. Back with a voice note. Thank you, my wonderful, beautiful sister. Peace. All right, so I sent her a voice note, and we're definitely going to see if she's going to respond back. But if the 181 people, y'all let her know that we want her on the show, and we can get into some things. If we say, oh, there's the piece of voice note. You know what I said? If you don't know, ask. You have not because you asked not, right? I know God gonna bless this show, right? I know God gonna bless this show, and I'm about to go ahead and tweet her right now. Let me go ahead and tweet. And if y'all got Twitter, y'all can retweet it. Let me see it right now. Let me go on Twitter. Come on to get this, honey. Come on to get this, honey. Okay. You two. Hold on. Right now. All right. Coming right now. All right. Let me add Bravo at this. Let me add Bravo. Where's Bravo? It's Bravo TV. Let me add Love B. Scott. Let me see if B. Scott. B. Scott. All right. All right. Let me hash. I want NENE to come on the Wiley Show right now. Yeah. Because she like it when men dominate. Say right now. All right. So we sent the tweet and stuff like that. So if anybody want to call in, let's see. I just sent her the tweet. So the tweet is up there, right there. All right. So I just let me go and screen share my Twitter account so you all can see that I'm definitely up on there. How y'all doing right there? Is y'all good? Is where my moderators? Moderators, where y'all at? Is y'all down there? Y'all watching? Shout out to my mod sister. Man, I wish we could just go on a cruise just with all my mods. We go on a nice 7-day cruise, but Rona is going around, so I can't go on that 7-day cruise, but I would love to go on a cruise with my mods. Better yet, I would love to go on a cruise with every producer, especially mods, producer, everything. I wish we could go on a cruise. I would think that would be real nice, but not right now. Not with Rona going through. We won't be able to go on no cruise now because Rona is out there. So there we go. I want you to come on the Wiley Show right now. So as you all can definitely see that. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, don't y'all? Now go on and retweet that, NENE. Come up on the Wiley Show. You went on somebody else's show. Call Michelle. I know Michelle. Come on up out that radio. Come on up out them bushes and come on that radio and answer the why. Help your brother out. If you really for Black Power, come on this Black Man Show, NENE. Come on, NENE. Come on the Wiley Show. Mm-hmm. Come up on the Wiley Show and have a good time. I love you, though. But if you want to come on the Wiley Show right now, there you go. Somebody tag Michelle and tell her to come on. Sure, I just want to know how she been fired. That's all I want to know. I'm nosy like everybody else, and I know people going to say, you nosy and stuff like that, but I am nosy. That's why God gave me a nose. I'm going to say that again. I am nosy. That's why God gave me a nose. He gave me a nose to be nosy. Right? So he gave me a nose to be nosy. So that's why I definitely did that. So if you got a problem with me being nosy, you tell it to the Lord because he blessed me with a nose. Yes. Yeah, there you go. All right, thank you. All right, so I wanted to be nosy because we only got to be a little bit tired because I got roommates and I can't be on here all day because my roommates and stuff, we got people coming over and you know me, I got to go in there and pretend like I like these folks I can't stand. So when I leave out here, I got to go, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing about it? Man, you don't like that. I heard you guys about it. I'm pretend to be nice. You know, you got to be fake. So I know how to be fake. Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Let me just pretend like, let me just go ahead and get my pretend, my pretend little slide. Okay, when they come on, I'm gonna just do this. Okay, I'm gonna just get my little body together. Let me just do my pretend. I'm gonna just be like this. Hey, because you know all I can do the top. Hey, you know, I'm gonna just pretend. I know you fake. I know you were dissing me. I know you were talking about me. I know you said I'm trash. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pretend. I'm gonna just go ahead and pretend just like with you. Oh, okay. I would just go ahead and pretend. Okay, with a good old bounce. That's vows, you know, vows, you know. They might be watching my live. Let me stop talking. No, but you did. I keep that same energy, okay? But I would just say, Lord, please, it would be locked up in my room. I didn't even participate. Okay, you know, you got to pretend before that folks don't really like you. You really got to get out here and pretend, folks. But NENE, I wait on you, sis. Why you don't want to call into the Wiley Show? Why not? Answer the question. Just like the recordings Was sis recording you? I wish Blue Stars was on here because she know the woman that was recording. Because she know all the names. You know, I'm bad with names. But the other sister, she might be on the show. Your friend that you brought on with the recording. And she said it was supposed to be Snake Gate. You did all that stuff, brought your friend on there, and she went on and got a show. Because I heard that she gonna be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, the one that allegedly said it was recorded and then it wasn't a recording. The one that says recorded, what is the word? You popular, they watch you out. Facts. They definitely watch it. They always got something negative to say about Wiley. But guess what? I slept real good on that air mattress. I slept so good on that air mattress. But don't worry, we're going to get a nice bed and everything like that. But until then, you know, we're going to have a nice thing. So we definitely going to be doing great things and everything like that. So don't come up here like some of y'all be trying to troll these other content creators and I be getting blamed. So if anybody comments get deleted, it will be me deleting it because I don't want to be in a mess. Because I don't talk about the people. Because when I talk about these people, it be like that. Some of y'all get me in some mess and it will be deleted. Don't come troll these content creators that I'm not talking about. Because I'm gonna delete it. It ain't gonna be no my. It's gonna be me with this head. I'm gonna delete it. I don't like that. Don't be trolling these people. I only control them. Because when I troll them, it be comedian and that be it. So y'all be trolling them and all that. Then I get hit with the mess. And I'll be like, okay, I'm not about to get back. It'll be gone. Because we ain't talking about these people. We talk about NENE. We talk about NENE. We talk about NENE. You talk about NENE. If you talking about somebody else that ain't NENE leaks, the comment will be gone. And it would be me deleting the comment. Because I got this phone in my head. Because I have to have an emergency meeting with my other moderators. And I said, Leah, I see something I don't like. You see that too? Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it in my hand. Because I got to have my phone in my hand. Trying to creep in. Because if I ain't talking about these people, I'm talking about NENE. Because I was going back in the comments, I was like, oh, they talk about something I ain't really talking about. Then I'm getting them in. Oh, I got to watch these comments a little bit thoroughly. So I can delete it. All right. Okay. I had a conversation with someone that want to come on the Wiley Show, and they want to talk about being attracted to everybody, meaning in the community, they are attracted to trans women, trans men, and they want to talk about being attracted to all of these types of people, and they happen to be married. And they want to know, you know, Wiley, is this normal? Should I tell my husband that I have thoughts about sleeping with a trans man? This is a woman. She sleeps with trans women. She having dreams. She's married to her husband, and she said, I'm having dreams about other people outside my husband. And I said, who are you dreaming about? She said, I'm dreaming about a trans man. I said, wow. And she said, should I let my husband know? And I said, that's a good question. I said, I would bring that up, and I would tell you, I would tell him, like, there's nothing wrong with you having dreams. I said, have you ever slept with a trans person before? She said, yes, I have. I said, that's probably because you're probably thinking of the past or something like that. You know, it's normal. I have dreams like that sometimes, probably not that. What about a trans man? Probably with more chestnut or something. But so if you're having that, it's just probably no, you know, it's normal. It's not abnormal. As long as you're not out there really cheating with a trans man, it's okay. It's okay to have that dream because you let your husband know that you were dreaming about that. That ain't no problem. So just let it be known. So we had a conversation. So I'm probably gonna be bringing all these subject matters up on the show because they give me great commentary on that. All right. So in my last subject matter of this, I want to say this, and I say it humbly. I say this humbly. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. I want to give a special shout out to Georgia's prosecutors. They definitely charged those officers that was a part of the situation. I want to give a special shout out to what is going on in our country. Definitely want to give a shout out to the Brooks family. Rayshard Brooks, you know, he was killed by the police, and they are charging him I think one off with felony murder and with other charges as well. We did see the tape where they kicked Rayshard. We see that when they were standing on him. So it was a lot of stuff going on out here in the world. So we definitely going to fix that and get that together. So y'all pray for the Brooks family. It's a lot of stuff going on out here in these real streets. It's a lot of stuff going on out there in these real streets. So y'all definitely be prayed up for that. Get that together so we can have a good time because it's a lot of stuff going on out here in these YouTube streets. When I tell you that that I am just my mind is just blown away of how much we yet dealing with. But again, I don't get so get in tune with the news so much. I always say we got to continue to fight for better. So please, people, if you're going out here in these streets, be very careful. If you're going out here in these streets to go grocery shop, watch your surroundings. You should get all your groceries during the daytime. Please do not be out there at night. If you're a young black man in the South, anywhere in America, don't just go everywhere, jog everywhere, go everywhere. Be safe. Be very, very safe out here. Be very, very safe out here, okay? Be safe out here. Be very, very safe out here. Do not get yourself in trouble out here in these streets. So just be very, very safe. I definitely want to say stay prayed up because it's a lot going on. Do not go alone. Make sure you ain't driving dirty. When I say driving dirty, on a suspended license with no license, no insurance. That's a way to get you in trouble. Don't. If your tail lights is busted, don't drive. If your window, you ain't got no side mirrors, don't drive, because that's another way. That's probable cause for the police to pull you over. So make sure you're taking precautions out there. And I'm going to just say that again. Make sure you be safe. Take very, very precautions, because it's definitely that way. Even I want to give a special shout out to people in Chicago. I just got off the phone with my family down there. It is sad how many stores that have been looted. Now folks need medicine. Folks are complaining because they need some food. They can't get up north. They can't get into these other stores. Some people got to go to the food pantry. It's because a lot of stuff got destroyed. So now my granny got to travel miles away from her house just to get some groceries. Miles away just to go get her some medicine. She got to go. She can't go to the Curse Exchange on 63rd and Ashland. They didn't mess the Curse Exchange up. She can't go here. They didn't mess that place up. So my grandmother is just in a situation where she had to go far out of her neighborhood to get services. So it's a lot of stuff going on when it come out to stuff like that. I really want to say, y'all did not know, some of y'all didn't know the effects of that looting, but it definitely was crazy. It was they tore it up bad. I saw the footage. I know some of the people that did it, and now they need these grocery stores. Now everybody's like, my grandma's like, what can I do? Like, you got to travel all the way here to get stuff. Because when you tear your stuff up after you get through looting, okay, and then you hungry, where you gonna go? That's what I have to say. So with that in my last message, please be safe. I'm not gonna tell you not to go outside, because we have to. We gotta live. But be very safe. Make sure you wear your mask, because a lot of people at nurse homes, they ain't got their stuff together. So make sure y'all get that. And if you get fired like NENE Leaks, create your own show. Like NENE could just do it, like get her own show. Get her future daughter-in-law Simone on there. I just want to say that again. And I'm going to give you this advice, NENE. Get your daughter-in-law or your future daughter-in-law. Have your son to show his doo-doo stained drawers. Get Simone on there, and you talk about your son and everything like that. You can have your own reality show. You know, you got some characters in your family. Talk about your relationship, you and Greg. Y'all can have your own reality show. You probably don't have to tend on that, but NENE, you got to learn how not to be an angry woman. You got to learn how to work with these people. What you did to the cameraman was wrong. You walking off of that set was wrong, because already it had to have been different. It was a virtual reunion. For you to come out off like it was crazy. So I don't feel sorry for you, because you messed up your bag. You can't blame B. Scott. You can't blame Wiley. You can't blame nobody. You only person that you can blame is you, NENE. You can't blame your husband. In this case, NENE, you the only one that can blame. You're the only one. You're the only one that is to blame for this situation. Someone said that is just the only one. So I'm going to just tell you that right there and then, NENE, get it together. Get it together. Because I know it'll be hard when you can't find no job in reality TV. And that's a good check. That's a check you get. And that's a check that you get on a regular. Now, everybody keeps saying Wiley is not true. Let me say it again. I ain't saying this out of my butt or out of my neck. I got this from B. Scott. B. Scott put this up on her website. B. Scott. Okay? Look at that. B. Scott put it out there. So when B. Scott put it out there, all you got to do is blame yourself. Okay? Look at that. B. Scott said it. Right in there. B. Scott. So B. Scott said it. Okay? I got to get up out of here. All right. Hello? Okay. What y'all coming? You coming today? Oh, okay. All right, I'm almost done. I'm about to click off right now. All right. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't want that much. Just you could just bring the soup and stuff like that. I just need it for my throat and stuff like that. I already have my water. Yeah. Well, if you come over, just bring that, and then we can have that conversation. Okay. Well, no. I'm not gonna be loud. I'm done with it now. All right. So when you just come through, just let me know, and I'll let you in. All right. You have a good one. Be safe out there too. Don't be trying to drive fast, because I'm not gonna go to sleep. I promise. I already went to sleep. I already went to sleep. So I'm not gonna fall asleep. I know last time I fell asleep. I can't fall asleep now because I do need to see you right pronto. Because I did the thumbnail thing and I didn't do it right. So I need to see you because there's some way you know how to do it. Okay. All right. Bye. All right. I will see y'all later. Oh my God. Yes. Don't be out there so drunk and you in these drive-thrus. Sober up. Don't get that drunk. If you that drunk, don't drive. Get you a car. Definitely right there. They said go to her Twitter and Instagram. Let me go to her Twitter and Instagram. Let me go to her Twitter and Instagram. Somebody said, come on and get this, honey. Okay, let's go to her Twitter and Instagram. Did she block me? Okay, she didn't block me yet. Okay, laughing emoji. Hey, sweeties, I'm looking forward to her dog breeder in Atlanta, Alabama, or Louisiana for my girlfriend, little dog who's turning 6-year-old. Do you know anyone? Book NENE at Gmail. I wouldn't watch well without Mrs. NENE Leaks. Okay, let me send her email to book NENE Leaks. I don't know anything about dogs. Anything about dogs. Okay, but I do know you should come on the Wiley Show. All right. I am live right now. All right. Okay, here is the link. Oh, okay. Right now. All right. Give me a second. Come on and give me a second. All right. So I'm definitely up on here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. We'll do this right here. All right. All right. Send it. All right. I think give me a second. All right. Give me a second. Okay. She's come over because it definitely will go viral. Yes, I could have gave her a point of view. Somebody said if you were an accident. So I definitely want to have a good old time and having a conversation. So we reached out to NENE. We see her tweets. And she had laughing emojis right here. Oh wow. Hold on. Let me show y'all my other tweet. I'm out here trolling. Thank you so much. We got some Twitter people that's on my Twitter. So shout out to people that's out here on Twitter. Let me put this right here. Oh wow. Hold on. Let me do that again. 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 Oh. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Give me a second. Oh, right. Thanks. Let me do this. Give me a second, you guys. I love trolling celebrities. I said, since I know how to troll, I'm gonna leave these basic people alone. I'm gonna just troll a celebrity. Oh yeah, somebody's on my Twitter account. Thank you. I'm gonna retweet that. Well, we ain't got a lot of people like my people. They're probably not really into like Twitter or Instagram. All right. Oh, some people been retweeting. Y'all need to retweet that. Oh, we got a call. Yes. Yes, who is this?
What's up with you?
Who is this?
This is T. Willows Daddy.
T with a who?
T. Willows Daddy. you were saying I was talking about the show. You was talking about the show. I called to talk about the show.
Oh yeah, go ahead and talk about the show. I thought you was NENE Lee's manager.
No. I personally hate to see Eva go. That's my personal opinion. I really like Eva, and I really hate to see her go. She was actually my favorite because of the cookie lady table. And you know what I'm saying? I've always been a fan of hers and the cookie lady table, but you know what I'm saying? When like everybody else was there, like she wasn't talking, but you could see everything was going on because of her expression. Like I'm really gonna hate to see Eva go. I really like Eva.
But Eva was boring though. You don't think so?
Eva not boring, not at all. Eva doesn't have to sing a lot.
What? So
The thing about her, she doesn't really have to sing a lot. Like she's more expressive than vocal. I mean, she can be vocal. I mean, she can read the filter when it's time. But you know what I'm saying? She wasn't. If you follow her career, you could always see Eva when she gets her mannerisms and stuff. She doesn't have to do a lot of talking.
With that, so why do you think if NENE is fired, what B. Scott has been reporting, if that is true, why do you think Bravo and Andy Cohen said no to NENE to renew her contract?
Probably because she overlooked her contract with the whole Andy Cohen situation. I would say it is a little bit of racism against black women. It is something there. I don't think she's totally unvalidated her claim. Not at all. Not at all. And other people have said about what other people making this show make and all that. I see the validity in her claim.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
But the push it, you know what I'm saying? You got to do how far you don't be able to push it. But I think it's NENE go too.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll go to the next caller. Hello.
Goody, Trinity Radio Wiley. To accept, press 1. Consent to voice.
All right, we live. Hello.
Hey, boo.
How you doing? Hey, Bookie.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How you? Okay. Oh, all right.
What you got going on? Go ahead and shake me, Wiley.
I want you to talk about the NENE Lee stuff. Don't be talking, what do you have to say about NENE?
What do you want me to talk about, Wiley? You want me to talk about NENE Lee?
I see, of course. That's the subject. What do you have to say about her not returning to Real Housewives?
What we talking about, Wiley?
Why do you think that NENE not returning to Housewives? What's your opinion on that?
Why NENE not returning to Housewives? NENE is not returning to Housewives because NENE doesn't show her ass on this George Floyd shit. NENE doesn't show her ass on several occasions on her boutique shit, Wiley. You know that, King. You know that it's not receiving NENE well because nobody can relate to NENE woes and problems. Because NENE want a motherfucker to feel bad about her on this housewife shit that she signed up for. That's why nobody gives a fuck about anybody on NENE's neck because, and I don't want to say that on your channel because you know that's the church thing.
No, it's not about the church. I don't want to mess up my bag. Well, you didn't already said all them cuss words, but don't worry about it. You said it toward the end. I'm doing good. Yeah, always. Well, we talked about NENE, but thank you so much. I'm about to bring it to a close, but I always tune in everybody, whoever it is, whoever you are. I love you too. I love you too. Yes. Bye. All right. I always go do that and stuff like that. Sometimes people gotta tell a cuss word. Everybody gonna say what they got to say. That's okay. That's fine with me. Okay. That is so fine with me. All right. Anybody else want to call in? Y'all more than welcome. 972-674-9462 and let us know how y'all doing. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for coming on for that. Thank y'all so very much for coming through and having a good time in the chat. I really believe that today has been a wonderful day. Yet I want to thank God for that. Shout out to all the new people from Patreon came through today. We will be entertaining y'all on Monday night live. Yes, NENE left before in season 6. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you live on the Wiley Show. What's up?
Hey, Wiley.
Hey, turn me down the background.
NENE leaks, right? I just went on Twitter.
Yeah, turn me down the background.
I just went on Twitter and I found out she blocked me. I don't even know her. Oh, fuck her. Nigga, fuck. I don't fucking attitude.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna bring you on, but you gotta turn me down the background. You gotta be all in the background so I can bring you on. She said NENE Leaks blocked her because I want to make sure they can hear you good. So you gotta have me turned down completely on the background. All right, just let me. All right, yeah, because I don't hear myself. I can't hear myself. I gotta be able to hear you. Hello, because I want to be able to hear you clearly. Because this is live. All right. All right, that's good. All right, now go ahead and you can repeat what you said. Now go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say. If you say you don't like NENE.
Okay, I say good for her. I'm glad she's off the show because the attitude stinks, and I think she got too big for britches.
Oh wow.
And I just found out that I got blocked on Twitter, so fuck her.
Well, if you block, do what I do. Get another account. If she blocked you, do what I did. Get another account.
No, I'm not on it. It's not that serious for me.
Oh, okay.
She's just trying to block me, little me. I don't even have a check sign by my name.
Right. That means she ain't all that booked and busy like that. Because if she can see your tweet, that means a lot of people is not tweeting her.
Exactly. But keep doing what you're doing. I'm loving it.
Well, thank you. I'm loving your energy. Thank you, sister, for calling in. All right. You have a good night. All right. So people are here calling in, having a good old time. She was probably harassed. LOL. Why she blocked? I don't know why she blocked, but these celebrities are very emotional. They will block you in a second. They will block you. It will be some celebrities that will follow you and they will unfollow you. That goes with the game. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can't cry about it. They're gonna do what they got to do. And I'm just keeping it real. So they will say all type of stuff towards you, and you just got to do what you got to do. Don't take it personal. It's just business, right? People gonna do what they do. All right, so that was good. Any more callers? That was great. We got 2 callers today, so that will be fine. I actually like this setup that we did today, and shout out to y'all for coming through the chat. I have a few tell off, so no celebrities blocked me yet. That's good. That's good. I think I got 2 celebrities. I think 2 of them blocked me. That is the celebrities. Like I got 2 of them that blocked me. But it's okay because I'm not mad and I'm not pressed about it. If they block me, I'm not mad or pressed. They block you, it goes with the territory. So it is what it is. So thank you all so very much for coming through this channel today. This was great. This was awesome. Good live. Y'all picked up my spirits today. I just want to say thank you for everything that y'all have been doing on this program. Shout out to y'all. All right, that was it. Peace.